Welcome to our channel. Please like and subscribe. 30 facts that were discovered by mistake. What if I told you some of the greatest discoveries in human history happened completely by accident, not through genius plans, not through years of careful preparation, but through mistakes, failures, and unexpected moments? A forgotten experiment, a spilled chemical, a wrong turn, a simple accident changed the world forever. And tonight, you're about to hear 30 unbelievable facts, discoveries, inventions, and scientific breakthroughs that nobody actually meant to find. Some saved millions of lives. Some changed technology forever, and some were so strange, scientists almost threw them away. So dim the lights, get comfortable, and prepare to realize that sometimes humanity's biggest successes begin as mistakes. Fact number 1, penicillin. The world's first antibiotic was discovered because a scientist forgot to clean his laboratory. In 1928, Alexander Fleming returned from vacation and noticed mold growing in a petri dish. Normally, he would have thrown it away, but he realized something shocking. The bacteria around the mold had died. That accidental discovery would later save millions of lives. Fact number 2, the microwave oven was invented because a chocolate bar melted in a scientist's pocket. Engineer Percy Spencer was working near radar equipment when he noticed the candy bar had turned liquid. Curious. He experimented with popcorn kernels. They exploded, and the microwave oven was born. Fact number 3. Velcro was inspired by burrs sticking to a dog's fur. Swiss engineer Georges de Mestral became fascinated after a walk outside. Under a microscope, he saw tiny hooks on the burrs, clinging to fabric and fur. That annoying accident became one of the most useful fastening systems ever invented. Fact number 4. X-rays were discovered when physicist Wilhelm Röntgen noticed a strange glowing screen across his laboratory. He had no idea invisible rays were passing through objects. When he placed his hand in front of the rays, he could see his own bones. It terrified him and changed medicine forever. Fact number 5. Coca-Cola was originally invented as a medical tonic. Pharmacist John Pemberton was trying to create a headache remedy. Instead, he accidentally created one of the world's most famous soft drinks. Fact number 6. The potato chip exists because a customer complained. In 1853, a restaurant customer said his fries were too thick. Chef George Crumb became annoyed, sliced the potatoes paper thin, fried them until crispy, and expected the customer to hate them. Instead, the customer loved them, and potato chips became a global snack. Fact number 7. Superglue was originally considered useless. Scientists were trying to create clear plastic gun sights during World War II. Instead, they made an incredibly sticky substance that attached to everything. At first, they rejected it as a failure. Later, they realized its true value. Fact number 8. The Slinky toy was discovered when a spring accidentally fell off a shelf. Engineer Richard James watched it walk down instead of simply collapsing. That strange movement inspired one of the most iconic toys ever made. Fact number 9. Ice cream cones became popular because a vendor ran out of dishes at the 1904 World's Fair. An ice cream seller needed a new way to serve customers quickly. A nearby waffle vendor rolled his waffles into cones, and history changed. Fact number 10. Safety glass was discovered after a scientist dropped a glass flask. Instead of shattering into dangerous pieces, it cracked but stayed together. The flask had accidentally been coated with plastic residue. That mistake eventually helped create safer car windshields. Fact number 11. Post-it notes were invented because scientists failed to create a strong glue. Instead, they accidentally made a weak adhesive that could stick and unstick repeatedly. At first, nobody knew what to do with it. Now, billions are used worldwide. Fact number 12. Vulcanized rubber was discovered when rubber accidentally fell onto a hot stove. Charles Goodyear had struggled for years trying to improve rubber. Then, suddenly, heat transformed it into a stronger, more durable material. Fact number 13. The pacemaker exists because of a calculation error. Engineer Wilson Greatbatch accidentally used the wrong resistor in a device. Instead of failing, the machine produced rhythmic electrical pulses, similar to a heartbeat. That mistake helped create modern pacemakers. Fact number 14. Cornflakes were invented after dough was accidentally left sitting too long. The Kellogg's brothers expected it to be ruined. Instead, rolling the dough created crispy flakes. Fact number 15. Artificial sweeteners were discovered because a scientist forgot to wash his hands after working in a laboratory. He touched food and noticed an unexpected sweet taste. Thankfully, instead of panicking, he investigated further. Fact number 16. Play-Doh was originally designed to clean wallpaper, but children began using it for fun eventually. The company realized it worked better as a toy than a cleaning product. Fact number 17. Teflon was discovered. When a gas container mysteriously stopped working, scientists expected the gas to still be inside. Instead, it had transformed into a slippery white material coating the container walls. That accidental substance became non-stick cookware. Fact number 18. The popsicle was invented by an 11-year-old child. He accidentally left a drink mixture outside overnight. with a stirring stick still inside. The next morning, it had frozen solid. Fact number 19. The first synthetic dye was discovered during a failed attempt to create medicine. Instead, the experiment produced a vivid purple color. Suddenly, the fashion world changed forever. Fact number 20. Nitrous oxide, also known as laughing gas, became famous after scientists noticed people laughing uncontrollably during experiments. At first, they treated it as entertainment. Later, doctors realized it could reduce pain during surgery. Fact number 21. The Dead Sea Scrolls discovery were discovered by accident by a shepherd boy searching for a lost goat. He threw a rock into a cave and heard pottery shatter. Inside were ancient scrolls hidden for nearly 2,000 years. Fact number 22. Dynamite was invented while Alfred Nobel experimented with dangerous explosives. Repeated accidents nearly killed him multiple times. Eventually, he discovered a safer way to stabilize nitroglycerin. Fact number 23. The chocolate chip cookie was never supposed to exist. Ruth Wakefield expected chocolate pieces to melt completely into cookie dough. Instead, the chunks stayed solid, and dessert history changed forever. Fact number 24. The implantable insulin pump was inspired by spacecraft technology. Engineers working on space systems accidentally realized the same concepts could deliver medicine inside the human body. Fact number 25. Matches were invented after a chemist accidentally scraped a chemical-coated stick across a rough surface. It burst into flame instantly. Fact number 26. Radioactivity was discovered because photographic plates kept becoming mysteriously exposed. Scientist Henri Becquerel eventually realized uranium was releasing invisible energy on its own. Fact number 27. The Caesar salad was created during a kitchen shortage. Chef Caesar Cardini had limited ingredients available, so he improvised using what remained. The result became world famous. Fact number 28. Bubble wrap was originally designed as textured wallpaper. When that failed, the inventors tried selling it as greenhouse insulation. That failed too. Eventually, they discovered it worked perfectly as packaging material. Fact number 29. Anesthesia changed surgery forever. After dentists noticed certain gases reduced pain before anesthesia, surgery was terrifyingly painful. Accidental observations helped transform medicine into something far safer and more humane. Fact number 30. And perhaps the most surprising fact of all, many of humanity's greatest discoveries happened because someone was curious enough to investigate a mistake instead of ignoring it. Most people see accidents and move on, but inventors, scientists, and explorers often stop and ask one question: what just happened? That single question changed the world. So the next time something goes wrong, the next time life feels messy, confusing, or unexpected, remember this: some of history's greatest breakthroughs began exactly the same way. And maybe, somewhere right now, another accidental discovery is waiting to be noticed. Maybe by someone ordinary. Maybe by someone curious. Maybe by someone listening to this very video late at night, wondering what impossible thing could happen next. And as long as humanity keeps experimenting, making mistakes, and asking questions, there will always be another discovery waiting in the dark. That was excellent. Please like and subscribe for daily lessons. See you next time.